Hello my lovelies, I'm Holly, welcome back to my channel. This is the story of my weight loss journey so far and I'm on week 8. Hey you guys, so this week's video is actually going to come in 2 parts. I'm filming now on Tuesday because I wanted to film this while I'm feeling like this so that I can remember and articulate what I want to say, or I guess, yeah, say it now. So if you recall on last week's video on Friday, I said that, I felt like I needed a binge and I'd bought some wine and some cookies. Well, I ate them and I said, oh, hopefully that gets out of my system. Guess what? It didn't. I actually continued on a bit of a rampage all throughout the weekend. We had pizza on Saturday, which obviously is not low carb. I've tried the Fat Boy dough or whatever it's called. Don't really enjoy it that much, and I just wanted pizza. So we had pizza. Then yesterday, Monday night, I had more wine, like a bottle and a half of wine, and I bought chocolate. I had almost £1 worth of chocolate. And today I feel like absolute crap. I've been feeling pretty rough all day, mostly hangover, but I also just in general feel pretty much disappointed with myself. And I don't know. I don't know even why I do this. I've been so good for so long and really working on it, and the pounds have been coming off pretty much, steadily every week. And then it's like, oh, hey, I don't know if it was the disappointment of last week where I gained 2 ounces, or the fact that the week before I'd lost 4 pounds without doing anything, or a culmination of these things. And, I just thought, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna, kind of binge and let myself go. So I think a large part of it was that I didn't meal plan. I've been making sure that I meal plan every week so that I know exactly what we're eating, and I go shopping on the weekend. But this weekend I didn't do that, so I wasn't able to go shopping for the week. Even though we still have been eating low carb, it's kind of like that stress of not knowing. I'm kind of on the fly trying to decide. And then I think it's like this isn't structured, and then I let myself kind of go off the path in another way as well. And I don't know, but this is my journey, this is part of my journey. I'm not going to be perfect, I'm not going to be losing weight all week, and in fact, if anything, I'm going to be really hesitant to step on the scales on Friday, because when I stepped on the scales today, I was already at 210.8, which is like 5 pounds. I put on 5 pounds in 3 days, which is insane. I'm hoping some of it might be water weight from where I've been eating carbs, and then I've got, is it the glycogen, maybe, I don't know, but you know what they say when that stores the water, so when people do first start doing low carb, they lose a lot of water weight. But it's kind of making me feel a little bit sick. And I'm also feeling a bit anxious because I've told you I'm going away to England in a couple of weeks, for a couple of weeks. And I know it's going to be really hard for me to eat low carb all the time there. And I'm definitely going to be eating some carbs. There's some foods that I've really missed. And I want to enjoy myself. But I've also don't want to completely go off the rails. I don't want to come back as heavy or heavier than when I started this journey, a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, whenever it was. That would be insane. And it's really, really hard. This continuous cycle, it's like you lose a little bit of weight and then you go and reward yourself by eating food, or, you get this kind of like urge in your head telling you to eat and, you know, stuff your face. Did I need to eat almost a pound's worth of chocolate? No, probably didn't help that I was kind of drunk, which, you know, I just kept eating. I probably felt really sick. So yeah, I wanted to get this out and I guess admit to it before Friday comes, and then I feel like I don't want to say that on Friday. So I don't know, let's see where I stand on Friday. I have now meal planned for the rest of the week, and hopefully it's gonna get better. It's got to get better because I cannot stay a fatty for the rest of my life. I'm so unhappy. I hate this body that I'm living in, and I just want to be cute again. But I've got to stop being a fatty. How do people do it? It's like, how do you change your mind when your whole life this is how you've been? I really don't know, and I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna check in with you guys back on Friday. Hopefully I won't have gained any more weight. Hopefully I'll lose a little bit of weight if I get myself back on track. But I've got, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 days to try and lose some of that weight. It's just, you know, one step forward, 2 steps back. So not feeling brilliant again this week. Okay, I'm going to sign off anyway. Okay, so I made a little film earlier in the week, which you've just watched, and this is going to be part 2 of that. Did the week get any better? No. I weighed myself this morning, it's Friday. I weigh 212 pounds 8. I don't even know what the hell. So I've put on like 6 pounds this week. I'm not even going to say I don't know how it's happened, because I totally know how it's happened. I've been stuffing my face with chocolates and sweets, and I also haven't been as low carb as I should have been. I've been, you know, having a little bit of rice with dinner, or yesterday we had mashed potato, so and I had mashed potato. I don't know if any of you have ever seen, there's this program called Secret Eaters in the UK, and people get filmed secretly. They know the camera's there, obviously, and they're just eating tons of food, and they're like, oh, I didn't realise I ate a chocolate bar, or oh, I didn't realise I was having seconds for dinner, and they're completely shocked about how much they're eating. This is not a shock to me. I know how much I'm eating. I'm not surprised I've put on weight. I mean, 6 pounds is a little bit extreme. In 1 week, that is, yeah, pretty bad. I really debated about whether I wanted to film this or, you know, put up a video this week, because I do honestly feel kind of ashamed. I feel stupid. I'm embarrassed. This is supposed to be my weight loss journey. I'm supposed to be losing weight and on track, but at the end of the day, I'm human, and this is the reality, I think, of losing weight. This is the reality for most fat people, most overweight people. You try and diet and then you sabotage yourself. I honestly cannot even, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I've been doing so well, I've been keeping on the diet, but something in my head is like, no, we don't want to do that this week. We're just going to eat and we're not going to work out. And so I feel like a bit of an idiot, really. I told you at the very beginning when I was doing this channel, the whole reason for me to make my YouTube channel was to keep me accountable. So the fact that I'm having to weigh in and fess up on a Friday, fess up Friday, yeah, I feel stupid, but I feel guilty. I feel bad. I feel like I'm letting people down, because I want my journey to be an inspiration. I want to be a success. I want to be, you know, slim again, or back to a normal weight within my BMI boundaries. I want to be healthy again. And I think even though I have absolutely failed miserably this week, probably the last 2 weeks I've kind of been off track. Even though I am not doing well, I'm going to keep going, because this is the whole point. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's not going to be easy. I've said this before. If it was simple, people wouldn't get fat. People wouldn't stay fat. People wouldn't have trouble staying on a diet. I'm just wondering, do any of you guys have any tips? How can I stop sabotaging myself? How can I stop being an idiot? How can I stop myself eating? You know, it's kind of like I'm in like self-destruct mode, where I just am, you know, to hell with it and eating. This isn't about admitting defeat or, you know, continuing to wallow in this setback that I've had, but about making a plan and moving on. So what are my next steps? On a positive note, I was doing the 1 mile a day challenge that I set myself. I've now upped that to 2 miles, which I think has been helping. It's getting me out a little bit more. I'm going away next week. I've got a wedding this weekend. Honestly, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, my plan for England is to just really try and watch what I eat, to be mindful about what I eat, and to really try not to overindulge. Ideally, I'd also like to keep walking whilst in England, but a quick peek at the old weather forecast this morning tells me that it's going to be rainy all week. So we'll see how that goes, because coming from sunny California, I'm not really equipped to deal with that type of weather. I don't have the gear for it. So we'll see. Also, I'm going to be with family, and, you know, there's going to be tons of food. You know how family things are. It revolves around food. I'm definitely going to try and stay low carb. I'm going to get strict again with myself, and try not to indulge too much. I don't know, I just really want some fish and chips and a Cornish pasty and a sausage roll, and a curry, a really good curry from England. But apart from those things, I think I can try. I'm not sure if I'm going to film or not next week, or maybe I'll film early. I don't know, because I leave on Wednesday, so I normally weigh on Friday. And I just don't know if I'm going to have time to edit a video or anything, and I don't know if I'll have scales when I'm back in the UK. So I don't know how that's going to go, so you might not see this little face for a couple of weeks. I'm still going to be putting out my exercise videos that I had recorded the other week, so please check those out if you want. Any words of encouragement, any ideas of how to stay on track, any ideas how to not keep binging, keep acting like a fool, would be greatly appreciated. What are some things you guys do? Okay, I'm going to sign out for now. Thanks so much for listening. Thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you for just being on this journey with me. And I really am going to try not to let, number one, myself down, but also you guys, because I know you're kind of excited and want me to succeed as well. Okay, alright, I will see you guys next week. Oh, no, not next week. I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Alright, bye.